Hi, this is Grandma Laurie. Today's story is Sneaky Pete, the Neighborhood Watch. We start today with breaking news, said Bing Macy, the news anchor on Squirrel TV. Squirrel PD is in search of a gang of squirrels harassing humans, birds, and other backyard residents. According to neighbors, the squirrels seem to come out of nowhere and snatch anything they could eat. Please dial 335 EEK on your phone if you see or hear of them being in your neighborhood. Reggie, Sneaky Pete's younger brother, shuddered. Pete, did you hear what they just said on the news? Sneaky Pete was in the kitchen making dinner. He hadn't heard anything aside from the sound of his music, which he listened to when making birdseed nuggets. Pete, did you hear me? Reggie called. Pete wiped off his hands and went into the living room. What are you yelling about? He asked. Reggie said, They just had a story on the news about a gang of squirrel thieves. What are we going to do? Well, we'll have to make sure our backyard is safe from them, said Sneaky Pete. The next day, Sneaky Pete and Reggie called a meeting of all the backyard residents. Sneaky Pete explained to the group about the squirrel thieves and laid out his plan. The other residents were in agreement and put in their ideas. All, that is, except Benny Bunny. I'm afraid I can't do anything, he said. I'm just a ball of fur. With their plan in place, the group went back to their homes to get ready. A few days later, Mom was sitting on the back porch enjoying her morning coffee and a muffin. The mornings had finally cooled down. Sneaky Pete, who was making breakfast, heard coming from the porch. When he looked out the window, he saw the reason. 2 squirrels were trying to run off with Mom's muffin. Soon, though, the backyard came to life. Rojo, who had been having breakfast with Mrs. Rojo, came flying in. Halt! Rojo said. Yeah, who's gonna stop us? Yelled one of the squirrels. I am, said Rodney, who ran into the backyard when he heard Mom yell. And so are we, said Sneaky Pete and Reggie. Soon, the thieves were surrounded by the backyard residents. You really need to stop this, said Sneaky Pete. You're giving squirrels a bad name. So what? The thief replied. The humans always give us food, so we decided we weren't going to wait anymore. We'll just take it. That's not the way things are done, said Reggie. Oh yeah? Watch us. The thieves started to run away. From the porch, the group watched as the squirrels ran, then fell. What had stopped them? As Pete looked more closely, there was Benny Bunny. He was all rolled up like a ball and had gotten in the way of the thieves. Sneaky Pete went over and held the thieves down while Clarice, a cousin, dialed 335. Later that night, Reggie was watching the news again. The evening anchor, Mac Mackey, said, We begin the news tonight with a story we've been following since this morning. Squirrel PD reports they've captured the thieves that have been harassing humans and squirrels alike, thanks to a little bunny named Benny. Sneaky Pete and Reggie just smiled at each other. Their neighborhood watch had worked out well. This has been Grandma Laurie. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share so I can continue bringing you great stories. You're awesome. Thank you.